Questions for Flag? Go ahead.
Flag, you had a really impressive game today, but I want to start with your pass to Jeremias on that fast break where you kind of bended the ball around the defender. Where does that come from in your game to even want to attempt that kind of pass?
Being a little kid, playing around out, in the yard and stuff with my brothers, and just studying the game. Really, there's been a tremendous amount of passers that's come through the NBA, and thankfully I'm able to just sit and observe a lot of times, and being able to see just an array of passes that can be made just to get the job done. So,
does it help having a guy like Jeremias?
Oh, for sure. I know if we get the rebound, he is sprinting out, so I know to look for him every time. So yeah.
Adam, outside of just your free-point shooting, how would you just kind of describe yourself as a scorer?
Just a really a three-level score. That threat at the three-point line allows everything to open up for me, and just being a good decision maker too. A lot of times when I get into the paint, just trying to make the right reads, because there's a lot of guys that can make shots on this team. So just being able to be very versatile out there offensively.
Yeah, in your 2 years here, what do you think you kind of, developed the most?
I would say just continuing to work on movement shooting. I know that with the Thunder, they just want to continue to elevate my game and get me better and better, just doing all facets of the game. So that's one of the things I feel like I've been able to work on, with the Thunder, and just trying to focus on that and be on point with that.
You mentioned some of the point guards you watched coming up. Who were some of the few that you could point out as just guards that sort of maybe modeled your game after?
Growing up, I played point guard first. So Chris Paul was one of my favorite players growing up when he was in New Orleans and doing his thing. Rajon Rondo when he was with the Celtics. Those games were crazy to watch on TV. That was around my time, so when I was growing up and I was getting that love for the game. So definitely those two, and then my dad, he loves the old school, so being able to see, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, all those guys. So.
Yeah, nationally televised Rondo was something.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, different levels.
You've had a chance to be coached by Cam for a couple of years now. Where have you kind of seen him grow the most as a head coach?
I think it's just assertiveness with demanding, excellence out of all of us. We have built a standard from top to bottom, and I think he's just doing a great job of letting us know we can't get sidetracked. We have to focus on, what makes Thunder basketball. So anytime we get out there and, there's a lead that drops or whatever it may be, or return the ball over, he's able to just show his assertiveness and get the team back together. And he doesn't do it often because obviously he wants the players to be, vocal and have a player-led team, but when he needs to, he's definitely steps in.
Adam, you've seen in this league since you've been on a two-way especially that there's certain stretches where maybe you're with the Thunder, but you don't get into the game, or maybe you're down here and you're nursing something. Whatever you're experiencing that, where it's like you could play a week where you're getting 20 plus minutes a night, and then a week where you're not getting any minutes.
Yeah.
What does that background look like for you in terms of staying ready? Because both coaches always talk about the invisible work. What is that invisible work that you guys do?
Just with the two-way position, I'm just thankful for my Lord and Savior for teaching me patience, and just continuing to work and enjoy the work that I'm doing. Even if it looks like maybe I'm not playing as much as I want to, or not contributing as much as I want to, at the end of the day, we have a job to come in and be a professional and work really hard. And, if I continue to do that, when those moments do come, I'll be ready for them. So.
Anything else? Thanks, Flag.
Appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all tonight.
Thank you.
Get another one.